What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another weekly analysis. So, let's not waste time and just go through the chart, see what the weekly analysis, what we have for the coming week. So, first we'll go through the calendar, see what news we have. So, if we see Monday, there's no news. Tuesday, you have orange folder at 8:30. So Wednesday, you have crude oil at 10:30. So crude oil inventories won't make much bigger moves in the market. So I think we'll have to wait till Thursday to find a good move, I guess. Thursday you have the unemployment claims, and 10 a.m. you have the existing home sales, and Friday 9:45 and 10 we have the red folder and the orange folder. So I think we'll find a move post Wednesday. So yeah. So Monday is likely to remain choppy or in range. We'll see. So if you look at the dollar index, looking at the dollar index, this we can see. Let me just remove the. So if you look at the weekly, we have this high that was swept. So our next point of liquidity is this high. So if since this high is swept, we might see a small pullback, or it could easily rally to the high. Okay, let's just mark first. We'll mark the high and the low of the week. So here you can just mark the weekly FEG. This is liquidated. So if the price does close below this FEG on the daily chart, if at all we see a closing below this FEG, then we can look for, we can expect the price to retrace a bit lower and then give a push. So this is another important FEG. It's also in coinciding with this daily order block. If you want target somewhere in the middle, you can take this low. Then this is the target. So if at all we close below this, we can look with an FVG, of course. We need to make sure there's an FVG. So let's hope the price doesn't close below this. We don't want to see the dollar index reverse until this high is not swept. So the first week of November, that was the 4th, till this was like a accumulation. This week we had a manipulation. So I'm expecting a lower move in this coming week. The quarters, the third quarter or the third cycle, Q3. Q3 you can expect a reversal. What I'm expecting is I'm expecting the price to take out this high on Monday or by Tuesday. Then by Wednesday it should retrace and then start moving lower or looking for a lower end movement, lower side price move. So this is what I'm currently seeing. I'm expecting lower dollar this coming week, if at all it breaches below this after taking out this high. So this is likely the true month open. So if at all the price reverses, it has to come till here. That is what I'm expecting. Yeah, I think it's going to move higher and then head lower. Maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh, sorry, by Wednesday or Thursday, we should start seeing lower moves. So that is so. This is what I'm seeing in the dollar. I don't see anything else interesting. Mm, okay. So the next high has to be this one, target. Okay, now let's go to so if you look at So if we are expecting lower dollar, since we are expecting lower dollar, we should we are likely to see higher. As per textbook, we are supposed to see higher index because if the dollar is moving lower, the other asset class has to move in the opposite direction. So as we can see on the weekly time frame, we have this order block. Should this thing is supposed to hold the price? So if you look at the uh, if you look at it as per Daye cycle, then we had an X on the first quarter of November. The Q1 was an X, that is the week one. So the Q2 was an X moving lower, right? So if the price sweeps below this by Monday or Tuesday, like let's say the dollar moves higher by Monday to Tuesday and the price goes below this, we can see higher move again in the index. Okay, once this low is breached, then we can see higher move. This is just the 1 month order block, the body that I've marked. So usually bodies tend to have higher reactive, tend to give higher reaction in the market. So yes, this is what I'm seeing now. We have the daily FEG. This is also coinciding with this IFEG. We have a wick. Mm, we can look to short if the price does rally above here. It's not easy. This week is not going to be easy since it's inside the big range. So if at all it does accumulate, then we are going to see choppy price action. So this is going to be my mitigation block. This consecutive 3 down candles. Okay, see this? These 3 consecutive down candles are going to be my mitigation block. If at all the price does come here, it is supposed to reject. So it's going to be I'll just try MB. Why not? I'll move it here. Okay. Okay. So since Friday was a long, big range day, big move day, so we need to wait for a PDL or a PDH to be taken. So until then, it will be difficult. So that's it for ES. So I don't see anything else. I don't see anything about keeping a target or something. Target, we're still looking for this, but we have this breakaway gap and this consecutive down close candles. So need to see how it's gonna react. This is the last up, three consecutive candle. This was the last up move before the down. This is the breaker block, low, lower low, high. So this three consecutive candles is what the price needs to hold. If at all it does close below, then this is going to be the next form of push that we might see in the market. Okay. By the way, on Friday live we weren't able to find a trade, but I was able to find a trade in the PM session. I did take this trade, so it was a very easy Daye quarterly theory concept. So we had this down move, okay, and we had this accumulation. So Q2, anyway, we are supposed to see a small reversal, right? So if you see, this was the accumulation Q1 of the PM session. We had an accumulation. We moved lower, okay. We moved lower, and we were able to find this pin bar. Like as I told you, we have to look for a bearish pin bar. So see, this order block price did reject with this order block and found this bearish pin bar. So we also had this IFVG. So once the price closed above that, I was just waiting for the price to close above that. Kept my SL below this range, and my initial target was this. See this 5-minute FVG. So it was an easy 1 hour. Easy 1 hour trade. I did add some at this point as well. So some was here, some were added right at the close of this retracement to this point. So the rest were added when it retraced at 250. So it did come down, but see, it did respect this down mitigation block, this last up close candle before this down move, and it also respected this FEG. Price didn't close below that. We also had this consecutive down close candles. So we had, and we also had this IFVG. IFVG was disrespected, but that's why we need to have three barricades or three PD arrays when you're entering. So it was an easy trade. It did go up till here. Yeah, my target was this, but since it was Friday and the markets tend to close, so I just took off at 1 hour, closed everything. Yeah. We might have this big gap. Like if you go to the electronic trading session, you have this huge gap. So the price is likely to retrace. So better you keep. It's better we keep this. Let's see how the price reacts from there. If at all it breaches this, then gives it again depends tomorrow on how the quarterly theory, how the market's going to see the quarterly theory. So that is it for ES. And then we have NQ. So NQ, NQ. If you look at NQ, it has already come. Uh, Wait, let's see. Let's see if it has breached the. It hasn't closed below the order block, but it is likely to close. If it gets a chance, it is likely to close. As of now, no. As of now, it's still respecting this breaker block. So I think we'll continue to hold this. You can see the order block is also being respected. The 1 hour order block at this breakaway gap. Then we have the main liquidity point. I know this is something that looks more clean, but if you go to the weekly chart, you can see the wicks, they start from this point. So this IFAG. So I want to see the price reject. So we can keep this liquidity at another point of interest. So you can now, if you take a trade of short, I would suggest don't take any shorts when the price is at this point. If it's 100% short, if it's A plus setup, then short, go for it. But till then, don't. So we have this same FVG. I think that's it for NQ as well. We don't have much. We don't have a breaker like how we had it in ES. We don't have a clean one to say. We do have this order blocks. So I'm not going to mark any breaker or mitigation here. We'll just stick to this 1 day FEG. It was a very sharp fall in NQ. So yeah, that's it for the week. So this is my analysis for the coming week. Both are respecting this breaker block. Both the index are respecting this breaker block. So if at all the breaker block is respected, we are likely to see higher move. And the same way, dollar index is supposed to move lower. So look for an SMT here somewhere. Once the week starts, look for an SMT. But Monday, please don't trade till 10 o'clock or 9:45 minimum. Let the market open. Let the market open for 15 minutes. We need to see what we don't have a news on Monday as well to have a volatile 8:30 open. So let's see. think that's it for today, guys. We'll close the trade. We'll close the live. We'll see you tomorrow on live trading session, which starts at maybe tomorrow. We'll start a bit late. Let the market open. So we'll sit by 9 a.m. New York time. Okay. All right. See you. Take care. Bye bye.